Warm as human flesh, this parchment seems imbued with benevolent power. Speak the spell before the barrier of the Winter King. Its incantations will call the spirits of the realm of fairy away from their stations and you may pass freely. Dude. I mean, I want to, man, but it won't go away, though. It doesn't seem to be working all that well. Okay, well, first thing first. That's a prison. I don't know what this is. The prison hatch. We're gonna take the prison hatch to go to the prison, obviously. But I want to know what this is, though. Okay, well, first of all, teleport to lava pits. Wait. Drop a prism here, because otherwise I don't want to do the puzzle again. Okay. Lava bits. Door is locked for some reason. Well, I mean, not locked, but closed. I opened it last time, and now it's closed. No, it's open. Okay. I slipped on the ice, bro. Oh, man. The wet blood, dude. Are you serious? Eventually. Eventually we'll get through. We're almost there. Bro. Bro. Okay.
Sister, we are free! And who is this? Can it be that a frail mortal human faced and bested our own scheming Boreas?
Oh. You sell things. Nah. Nah.
But this is no mortal, I see. Strange you'd take the guise of a source hunter. But I shall of course honor your chosen form. Indeed, I suppose I should have expected that one of your kind would snare our brother sooner or later. Boreas always did dance uncomfortably close to the dark arts. But I suppose the others of we elemental monarchs thought it better not to interfere in the affairs of his realm. No, like fools, we waited for his pride, his hunger for more and ever more power, to pull us from our own seats of safety and into his sordid storm. We, and with us all the subjects of the realm of fairy, do owe you our lives, Source Hunter. If, no, not if, but when, we might be be of assistance to you in this dimension, you must call upon me personally.
Who are you?
I am King Sewer of the Summit Kingdom of Calvia, brother, alongside the other elemental monarchs, to the unfortunate and insane Boreas. In earlier days, we ruled the 4 realms of Fairy in relative peace, each of us the master of our own kingdom. But something changed in Boreas. He grew darker somehow, more than was typical of his usual melancholy. We worried, yes, but chose not to intervene. Boreas was the Lord of Hyberheim, and it was his right to rule it as he pleased. When our brother called the elemental seats to convene in Hyberheim, we were ecstatic. Boreas seemed again interested in the joint rule of Fairy, in upholding the long-established diplomacy of our lands. When we arrived, however, it was not Boreas who greeted us, but a dark figure. A woman with a stare like blackest fire. In her staff she held a demonic power, the likes of which I've never felt. And as we were sucked into its depths, we thought we'd never see the light of Fairy again.
I'm looking for the White Witch. Do you know where she might be?
A White Witch? Yes. From within our stifling prison, I did indeed hear mention of that name. It seems Boreas was tasked by a power he seemed nearly to fear. To guard the witch at all costs. If she were an important charge, he would have most certainly kept her in his innermost prison chambers.
You say it was a woman who trapped you. What do you know about her?
I listened closely when I could to Boreas' doings. From what I could tell, it seems this woman had little contact with our deranged brother after the initial exchange of the staff. From what I could tell, the arrangement was thus. She gave him us, contained, and in return he gave her access to his great star stone, and scores of imps he'd invited to Hyberheim. After that, the two parted, and I heard little more of the woman. In his fits of madness, Boreas would sometimes bellow abuse about the demon woman. I can only assume he meant the same who trapped us.
Yeah, probably. I'll take my leave.
A little legroom out front, a little wiggle room in the back. Wonderful to greet the wide open world again. Can you imagine a worse fate than being locked up with your blazing hawk head of a brother and wailing windbag of a sister for the rest of time?
That's pretty high damage, dude. Good lord. Ah, it's pretty close. Okay. Yeah, that's trash. That's also trash.
I thank you from my bedrock for sparing me such a fate.
Who are you?
Well, are these chiseled good looks not legendary by now? I'm King Lurian of the Art of Realms of Lapatera, and I suppose you made the acquaintance of Master Molten and Lady Cyclone by now. Our wee motley crew sprang from the same source as a question for the eternal season, but I do suppose we made a fairly good run of it anyway. Poor old Boreas. He always did get the short end of the stick with his winter wasteland, while the rest of us enjoyed the plenty of the fairer seasons. Nevertheless, I never thought he'd grown mad enough to resort to such devilry. Well, we elemental monarchs owe you a great debt, Source Hunter. If you ever journey to the Autumn Kingdom, you'll stay as my personal guest. Your goblet will overflow with harvest mead, and the Queen will faint when she hears how you overcame the Winter King.
Okay.
It's a good thing you arrived when you did.
Oh, look at that.
Hunter. Another moment or so, and the devastating cyclone within me would have burst.
Interesting. So now she's voiced, but she wasn't voiced the other 2 times we would have normally heard her. So it's probably a bug then. Nah.
Imagine if you'd made it all the way here, only to find we free, and warriors trundling in an eternal whirlwind. It reminds me of my days training in the Air Academy. It was lonely at the top of the class, but I refused then, as I do now, to downplay my tremendous abilities. Yes, I do believe it all started when we were all of us rugrats, fresh emerged from the eternal season.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, yes, of course. Why, I am Queen Sinister, ruler of the spring realm of Vanivia. Ah, Vanivia, fairest of fairy, the seat of gentle zephyrs and sprouted seedlings.
That's weird. I would have assumed she would be fall. And he would, because he's the earth, right? So, like, earth with, like, plants and everything and poison. Like, it feels a lot more like this should be spring. And, you know, this fall, because, you know, in fall there's a lot of winds. Like, the leaves are falling down. Like, it's so odd.
And I, its eternal queen, do rule with such a fair and gentle hand that my will spreads, impossible to distinguish from that of spring itself.
Unless it's like, it's windy because it carries the pollen around, and then like everything kind of sprouts, and I don't know. It's weird.
I suppose
I've done the reverse.
thanks are in order. Yes. I suppose I do thank you for your interference in this affair. I am released and ready to return to Vanivia a moment or 2 sooner than I would have been by my own hand, and every tick of the clock counts, I do suppose.
So she's not like super, she's not really like, oh, thank you for saving us. It's more like, well, okay, so use. Honest, like, this needs to work. I don't know where this is supposed to work exactly. But it's not really working out right now.
The 7 grant abundance.
Really? Like, poison's gonna stay here forever? Like, seriously? Why?
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Hey, Sarix, what's up, man? Okay. Now it's gone. Weird. I wish there was like a switch I could press here. Like, oh, if you're already in the castle.
That force field looks impossible. Nothing stops a source hunter.
Oh, there's a force. That's the force field?
I'd trade my gauntlets for a hot drink.
Bro. I don't see the force field.
Intruder spied.
I'm so confused.
I'd trade my gauntlets for a hot drink.
Good.
Breath of the trap. Burn for me.
Got you right where I want you.
Okay.
Arrow of dragon's breath! Meet your demise!
Thought they're immune to knockdown. Too far. Nice.
Death is its own deliverance.
Okay. Yeah, that's all well and good, but like... all the statues are destroyed. Oh, so it, okay, so it destroys the statues to fight. Okay, cool. Obviously. This little tiny bit of ice, enough to throw me on the ground. Obviously. I think she has snowshoes. Snow boots. Let's go, dude. Like, come on, man.
Intruder spied.
That's fine. That's more XP, dude. I'm gonna take the XP. I don't give a shit.
Fiery assault!
Damn, son. Pretty good.
Burning place!
Obviously. Rude.
Seven, aid me!
Nice.
I'd trade my gauntlets for a hot drink.
No! Son of it! The misclick, dude.
You are but hidden to my triumphant blaze!
Okay. Cool. So, okay, so now we have access to this pretty easily. Still have no idea how to clear this. I think maybe now that we've beat this, maybe this is cleared? I don't think so. I think it just doesn't show when I'm too far. Because it should be like a full-on open door. It just isn't because of, you know, reasons. Yeah. That's so dumb, dude. I don't know how to open this. Like, I'm literally doing this. They keep saying before the barrier of the king, but like, we've killed the king, bro. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. I'll go to the prison hatch. If I can figure out where it is. There it is.
Cursed frost!
Into the fray once more.
There's a trap here. It has to be. Has to be, dude.
Hold! Our enemies have lain a trap.
I knew it.